What's up, guys? Welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh Capsule Coliseum. Last time we took on Pegasus, this time we're going to take out Ishizu Ishtar again. Ishizu having a bit of a change in that she's now got a light symbol instead of wind, which is fair enough. In fact, I think most people change their symbol in this. The only two that keep consistent are, well, the beginning fight and the last fight. Pegasus and Seto both remain light types, despite the fact they're both quite clearly antagonists. Even though Seto, I wouldn't call Seto Kaiba evil, but he's definitely not a good guy. Not a good guy. No. Mind you, businessmen rarely are, let's be honest. Sorry if I offended anyone. If you're a businessman and you watch this, fuck it. So this is similar to...
Ishizu, how lucky. I didn't think I would ever see you again.
Why is that lucky? Why would you need to see her again?
Actually, with you, there's never such a thing as luck.
You knew we'd meet again, didn't you?
You knew we would meet again.
Yes, the sands of time told me of this reunion.
Of course they did.
I don't need the ability to tell the future to know that this duel will be even more difficult than the one before.
It won't be.
It's time to begin, Yugi.
All right, Ishizu.
So yeah, Ishizu's a light type now. I don't know why she was a wind type to begin with. I think it was just because they were like, we should add some more wind type duelists. So, well, could have gone better. I think she attacks... She might... Nah, she's going to attack first. No, who am I kidding? I was really being optimistic there. There's only a couple of characters who would choose to attack second. There's Joey, always chooses to attack second because he's the tutorial character. And Taya does, and so does Bakura, because they like to set up their monsters in a weird way. So as I was saying before I stopped, to that Yugi and Ishizu have their little back and forth, is this one's kind of similar to Shadi's stage, just because the symbols are forced into certain positions. It's not too bad, because they're not starting right next to each other like last time. So, yeah. But it's still not ideal, I will be honest. Should I bother using those still? Did I put... No, I thought I put Karaka to Alpha in mine. I think I did. I think it's just lower down. See, there he is. I'm going to take out Dark Magician because he's really not helping. I wanted to level him up to like level 5 before I got to the very final stage, just so because I know the final stage has got enough Dark attribute to level him up. Sorry, evolve him into that Black Sage. Yeah, you know the one. Not even a Black Sage, it's the Black Magician of Chaos or something like that. Something along those lines, anyway. Yeah, I'm just trying to fill out my numbers now, really. Let's see here. I don't know. I just don't know. I could go up to 7. Oh, for fuck's sake. Let's take one of you out so we can put in a root water. Sorry, I'm talking to myself right now because I'm trying to think. A very difficult task for me, trust me. I suppose I'll have to do it like that. So yeah, this late into the game, the monster point restrictions start actually coming into play, you know. You find it harder to field a whole team, especially if you're like me and you want to field a ton of stuff that costs a lot of monster points. Because the stuff that costs a lot is because they're better in general. I mean, they're not necessarily, but if you use them poorly, they're not going to be better. But in general, they'll be stronger. If that makes... Yeah, of course that makes sense. Did I fucking stutter? Yeah, I've got to have more confidence when I say stuff. I don't know why. Sometimes I just go, yeah. It's just in my nature, I guess. So, yeah, nothing special to the way I've set up my pieces, because there's nothing really you can do to gain an advantage of your setting up. The only thing you should keep in mind is if you have more than one monster that can only affect half the board, make sure they're on different halves so you have complete coverage. That's the only advice I've got really when you set up your pieces. So despite the fact she's now a light type, she's still very... I think she relies heavier on wind types in this form than she did last time. Possibly. Symbol's quite nice, I suppose. One of the few wooden ones.
Please show me your true inner strength.
Haven't I already done that? I've beaten you before, quite soundly too. Oy, oy. So her deck's quite interesting. She's got some nice... she's got that unique monster there, Mystical Elf, which I always do my best to get when I'm playing this game because, well, it's one of Yugi's signature monsters, for fuck's sake.
I will use...
I mean, there's only a few signature monsters you can think... When you think of Yugi, you think of Dark Magician, you think Celtic Warrior, you think Mystical Elf. They're the three that I think of most when someone says Yu-Gi. Also, to a lesser extent, Exodia, but it doesn't really count because he lost that one pretty early on in the series. Literally, I think it was before he even reached Duelist Kingdom, for fuck's sake. It was just like, this is a Deus Ex Machina that we can use quite to our advantage. Let's get rid of it as soon as possible. To show the world that...
You cannot change your destiny.
Oh, fuck off with your destiny bullshit. I think that's not Shining Friendship, the Petite Angel, Mystical Elf, Theme Mirror number 2 or something. What's that? It's Jinin, Little Magical Bollocks, Ocubeam. She's got a Faith Bird, I believe. She also has a Lesser Dragon. What's the other wind type she has? I should probably show you guys what she's got. Come on. Let's see, where is it? Lesser Dragon. What the fuck's the other wind type? Oh, right, Tyrone, my boy! And by Tyrone, I mean Tyhone. Ah, you know by now. So I'm gonna... The whole reason I've decided to use these two in this one is because they're gonna be quite... They're not gonna be the best counter in the world, but they're gonna be a half-decent counter against the amount of wind-type monsters she's got. How much defense have you guys got? Yeah, they even benefit from the increased defense, so that's nice. We don't want any of our water monsters to get mixed up with the wind types, because, oh god, we'll have a bad day. Actually, will we? How much defense has Man-Eater got? I mean, they still have a tough time, even with their high defense. They've got a tough time against wind types, so I always find it's better not to risk it, really. I'm sure that side of my personality has come across in these most recent videos in Yu-Gi-Oh, because I'm always on the defensive. My mind goes to defense before it goes to offense. I don't know why. It's just how I am. I think most people are probably like that when they play games that are quote-unquote strategy related. You know, I'd rather keep most of my pieces in the game than lose a piece. It's just weird. I'd rather end the game with everything alive than lose a few pieces but win ultimately in the end. That's how... But obviously you're motivated to try and do that in this game because you, as you've seen by the end result screen, you get more experience for completing the map the more monsters you manage to keep alive throughout the entire thing. It's a good way of doing it. It's just like, well, you've played so well, you've managed to keep all your pieces, you deserve a bit of an extra reward, and it becomes more beneficial later on, as you can see at this stage. I think we've got a level 8 symbol at this point, haven't we? Yeah. So, it's soon going to become redundant anyway, so you can... Once it's redundant, I tend to be like, fuck it, who gives a fuck? Let's just win. Because you do play the game... You have to play the game several times if you want all the monsters for a start. So, I play a lot more loosely when there's no benefit to keeping everything alive, so it's a good thing that is a system they introduced, because without it I'd lose so many more pieces and I wouldn't be anywhere near as conservative. But the boost to your monsters that you get for levelling up your symbol, if you level it up the way I do, is so useful. And having extra AP to begin with is also useful, but I find the... I mean, most people will probably disagree with me, but I find the boost slightly more useful than extra AP to start with. I mean, at this stage in the game, you're going to be nearly at the max AP limit anyway, so it shouldn't be a problem. Unless you decide to go in HP, but never invest in HP before you've boosted up your AP and your attribute effect. Is that what they call it? I think so. So I'm going to send these two round a long way just because I just want to... Can you evolve? Did I read that right? No, SBA. That's me getting overzealous, I guess. Let's see here. How do you attack? 1, 2, 3. Attack like that, okay. Well, let's do this the sensible way and have you take the hit for the Faith Bird, because the Faith Bird is it's not got a lot of HP. Its main advantage is it can move far and attack far, and that's what you want to do. You want it to be able to swoop in. Once you draw in an enemy, you want it to be able to swoop in from far away and get in a couple of attacks, you know. Wait, do I want to do that? I don't think I do. Alright. Sorry, Hercules Beetle, you're going to have to take a hit for the team. Take one for the team, bud. And I'll start moving you over here as well then, I suppose. I'm going to leave Quagga Alpha here, so he can move there and not get, you know... Oh, I think I might have fucked... I think I may have just resulted in Hercules Beetle. How much attack have you got? 120... 145. He might be able to survive. I'm hoping he does. But I'm aware that he might die. Granted, I became aware of it far too late. It's a bit like chess. Once you've taken your hand off the piece, you've got to just stick with your move. So... Ah, that's not too bad. He'll survive. I thought he was going to do much more damage than that. The Lesser Dragon, I mean. But thanks to the fact that he's weak against wood, it didn't do quite as much as I'd feared. Oh, cool. He's doing less damage than I thought he would as well. My brain's all messed up for calculations. I'm not good at quick maths, guys. I'll level with you. Come to think of it, some would argue I'm not good at slow maths either. Look at that. That's why you pick water types, man. You don't fucking take anything for damage. They make the best human shields. Even though they're not human, they're monsters. But you get the general gist of my idea. The idea, even. So, I'm not going to lie, chances are I'll probably win this one by destroying her symbol, because usually I destroy everything in play, except for this little fucker who's just hiding out in the corner, so I just corner trap the symbol. And they know that that's probably how you're going to win, seeing as how close you start. So she's obviously got a high PP symbol, which makes sense. She doesn't really use it as bait, it's just that in this kind of map, chances are it was going to end up getting trapped a couple of times by enemies, and I didn't want it to get taken out in one go. Not like Shardy's symbol, which, you know, if you play your cards right, you can take that out in one fucking turn. In fact, you can take it out in the first turn of the game. Well, not first turn, it's going to take like 3 or 4 just to move into position, but one attack at least, so... Let's keep backpedaling, man. I'm going to move White Dolphin forward, because this Tyrone's going to come forward and try and attack this Man-Eater Black Shark, and I really don't want Man-Eater to get taken out. I don't want Man-Eater... I don't want White Dolphin to get taken out either, but... I'd rather it be White Dolphin than Man-Eater, because... Just cause, man. I'd rather have a black shark on my side than a white dolphin. Dolphins are nowhere near as vicious as sharks. And also, look at this roided up monster. I know who I want in my tar side, even if they are just muscles for show. But seeing as it's a shark, I doubt it's entirely for show. Oh man, these guys don't do dick for damage. Well, that's slightly upsetting. I think, yeah, he'll be able to take another wave of attacks anyway. Hang on. Fuck it. I don't know. It's not the end of the world if our Hercules Beetle gets taken out. The main reason I'm using these two is because, again, they've got an advantage over the wind types that are all concentrated in this area. But also, they're once I get them both to a certain level, they can fuse to make Quagga Alpha. No, Quagga Hercules even. And come on, man, who doesn't want a Quagga Hercules? It's got such a cool name. I mean, it's not going to be able to do much because I'm not able to boost it much because of only a warp symbol, but it'll still be nice to have. I like having fused monsters. I don't know why. It's just you have to take a couple of extra steps to get them, so I'm just like, it's worth it, you know. Looks like he's going to try and take out Quagga to Alpha rather than Hercules Beetle. Looks like Hercules Beetle has a lot more defense, so that's probably why he's decided to change his tactic. His, her, even. I'm fighting a lady, I keep forgetting. I just default to using the, just calling people him rather than hers, when I don't, you know. You don't exactly, I don't think she's spoken once since she started the fight. After the first turn, she said, "Oh, here we go, Yugi, we're going to show you your destiny," and all that shit. That was my impression of Ishizu, by the way. I know, grade fucking A. But, hey-ho. And, yeah. Ooh. I've been saying too many things without taking a breath, so I end up going... Ah. These guys are going to take a lot to kill, aren't they? I don't even think I think they'll probably get taken out before they can actually do any damage. You know, take out one of her monsters, so... On the bright side, these guys over here are doing a quite good job. And there's no changes in the environment in this level, thankfully. Come to think of it, what is it? We've got 40 light and 30 wind. This map is designed for her pieces. I mean, as it should be at this point. It's just like, what? If you don't understand the game and you can't have a board which benefits you to its entirety, your opponent gets to pick the board. You don't get your own stage. I'd argue that the last stage is probably Yugi's stage, just because it's got a bit of everything on it. And it would make sense for Kaiba and Yugi to sort of have the same stage. And I'll go into more detail when we get to it, which will be in like 4 videos. 4 videos time.
This has
created an opening.
I already saw your attack in my vision.
Then why did you not prevent it? You are chatting shit. So the fact of the matter is, she believes that she is seeing... Well, she is technically seeing the future, but she's not. Because the future is changing. If you see the actual future, that has to happen. It can't be one of many futures, unless that is her power. But that's fucking useless, right? You might as well have no powers. It was just like, right, I can see the future, but it may or may not happen. Right, so you can't see the future then, you're chatting shit. Ah, fucking hell. I mean, I guess it can work. I mean, she could be like she could be like... It's slightly like Professor Trelawney from Harry Potter, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's not how you pronounce the name, and I butchered the pronunciation. But, where she has hundreds and hundreds of bullshit predictions that she just does because she thinks, yeah, drama. Ugh. But every so often, like once in a blue moon, quite possibly literally in Harry Potter verse, she has a fucking one that's entirely accurate and is 100% going to be happening. But she thinks that all of her predictions are true. So, yeah. It can kind of work in certain scenarios, I suppose, but as long as all the characters around her...
My vision of the future is crumbling.
Sure. As long as all the characters around the one who's having these quote-unquote visions... that adds defense. Bollocks, so I'm not going to be able to kill Tyrone this turn. Oh well. As long as all the characters around her are like, nah, this is bullshit, and call her out on it, and just like, ah. I might lose my dragon, which would be quite sad. I did not foresee losing him. I'm losing either one or both of these creatures this turn, because they're taking a fucking hammering. Looks like she wants to take out Kawaga to Alpha. Oh, she can't actually do anything with her Faith Bird on this side, because of the way I've moved my pieces. They're on the wrong track, as it were. That's how I'm gonna refer to it. They're on the wrong track. It is on the wrong track, so it can't attack. I'm really tempted. I'm gonna move this forward so I can attack the Lesser Dragon. I know it means it will die, but it's gonna die anyway. So might as well do a shit ton of damage with it while I can. That is also what my brain goes to. It's like, well, this piece is doomed anyway. Might as well do as much damage.
Excellent attack, Yugi.
It was more of an attack out of desperation than anything else, but thanks for the compliment, Ishizu. It means a lot coming from you. Because, let's be honest, with this game, everyone's a newbie to it, so anyone could win any match at any time. You can't have seeds in this type of game, right? And I'm not talking about the cadets from Final Fantasy VIII. Man, that was a fucking pull. Well, I'm going to do the minimum 10 damage, right? So, that will get rid of his defense boost, I think, I hope. I think that's how it works. It gives you a defense boost for one... No, it doesn't. It gives you more... Well, I'm really hoping this kills it, but it probably won't. No. That was worth a try. At least it's only Shield Dragon that's going to get taken out and nothing of value, so... Man, that sounds really fucking scummy. It's like, at least it's only this piece that's gonna die horribly and in vain. But whatever, right? We got more. We got more. What's this one called? Petite Angel, right? Yeah. And I can do nothing. I'm gonna have to wait for it to take another move. Oh, fuck it. I might as well use it on myself. Despite the fact nothing can attack me. Oh well, whatever. I've done it now. I'm committed. It only lasts a turn as well. Once it gets to my turn again, the fucking effects won't run out. See, like, Light Charm, Water Charm. They're not very imaginative with the names. It's the exact same ability. The only difference is it's got a different attribute. Well, attributed to it. So, yeah. You're not taking out one eye. That's an interesting choice. I would have thought he'd have wanted to take out a piece rather than White Dolphin. Which I'm not bothered about. I'm actually quite thankful because I'm going to lose both of these guys. So it's going to take everything. I might only lose one of them. I don't think Lesser Dragon can attack either of them. And Ocubeam's got... I don't think I'm going to be able to take Lesser Dragon out before... Oh my god, I'm not going to lose either of those two pieces. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Ah, you fuck. There's me thinking I'd at least take out Lesser Dragon.
Now is not the time.
Yeah. The effects of Water Charm have worn off. Yeah, well... well, fuck it. I might as well bait him into attacking me, because he'll take barely any damage anyway. Let's look at the attack. 113, it'll take 10 damage. Because that's the... You have to be able to do a minimum amount of damage, because otherwise water types would... Water types would annihilate... would annihilate every other fucking type if you didn't have to do a minimum amount of damage, because they just take 0 damage all the fucking time. Wow, I think I may win this encounter over this side, because by doing this, none of my pieces can be attacked by Faith Bird, and Lesser Dragon won't be able to do anything, not this turn at least. And I'll be able to take out Ocubeam. I'll take Ocubeam out now, thanks. Fuck that. And this way I'll keep both these pieces alive, and he's going to have to either move she is going to have to move Faith Bird or Lesser Dragon. Well, she doesn't have to move Lesser Dragon, but it would be best if she did for her. Let's see here, how much health we got? Now, I think this one-eyed Shield Dragon can take him out. I'm hoping it does. Sweet! And then I can move my White Dolphin in a way that will block in his Fiend Beasts, and my one-eyed Shield Dragon will be safe. Which is always good when you can save a monster. Let's move you forward. You can attack this guy. Excuse me while I kiss the sky. Ugh. Don't know what made me do that. I'm in a Hendrix kind of mood. Let's attack this bastard. That's right, I said bastard. What of it? I tried to say bastard and boy at the same time, so I went boysted. Which isn't a word. Not unless you make up words frequently, in which case maybe it is a word that you invented yourself and can take credit for. But I'll be honest with you, I just fucked up. I just fucked up trying to say bastard and boy at the same time, so I went boysted. As you do, as you do. Lovely piece of music in this this stage. It feels to me that this is the type of music that would play for Ishizu, if that makes sense. I feel like this would be a good theme for anything involving her. You know, like she appears on screen and all of a sudden she's they're introducing her and this plays in the background. That's the kind of thing I could imagine, you know. Despite the fact that the wind types have got an advantage on my water types, they're not doing that much damage, which is just great. Just great. By the way, I'm not bothered if I destroy her symbol at this point, because I've defeated the monster that I want to get. I want that mystical elf, because, you know, but literally just because it is one of Yugi's canon monsters. And in my brain, I must have as many monsters that Yugi actually owned in my capsule deck, even if they're useless to me, because not gonna lie, light types, they're not that great when you've got a water symbol. In fact, they're not usually that great unless you have a light symbol, so... But... Oh, I'd already moved him. I thought I hadn't, and I had, so... I fucked that one up. Well and truly. Ah, sweet. Let's kill you.
What? Can the future be changing?
You can't see the future. Stop lying. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sweet. It does not matter where this symbol moves. I'll be able to attack it with my black shark. Actually, oh shit. I'm in a bit of a precarious position here because it doesn't matter where I move him. He'll be able to get attacked unless it's here. So I guess I'll do it like that then. And I'll move you forward too like that. I'm less worried about Hercules Beetle because he can take another hit before he gets killed, so... And just to be on the safe side, I'm going to move one-eyed Shield Dragon all the way over here. Because, as you know, I'm a tad bit cowardice. Tad bit cowardice? I don't like losing monsters if I can help it. So, at this point I think White Dolphin is probably the most likely to get taken out, but I don't think I've lost a monster yet, have I? Or have I lost one? I might have lost one and forgotten, but I don't think I have. Okay. I did not expect him to make that choice. You bastard. And it wasn't even worth it either. He doesn't do dick for damage, man. Oh, you wanted to get a shot at Man-Eater, did you? Wow. Wow. Now, bear in mind that Lesser Dragon gets a bonus to his attack for attacking a monster that's weak to it. And it still only did 18 damage. That is incredible. And I'm going to move it away because... Boom. 1, 2... And you can't even get attacked by the Faith Bird. That's just icing on the cake. Baby! Yeah, let's move you forward. Let's just keep moving you forward slowly. Because, why not? Let's attack you. That should take him out, right? Yes, sweet. Now we've just got to deal with that Petite Angel, and I'm pretty much in the clear, because all he's got is the Faith Bird. Sorry, she. Like I said, I just default to he most of the time, especially when I'm not reminded that the character I'm facing is of a certain gender. I just say he. He is my neutral. Is my default term for other people. Wait, you don't have a special ability. Can you evolve? No, you do have a special ability. I lied. I'm getting really fucking anxious because I know half these people are capable of evolving, and I'm just jumping the gun a bit. I'm just like, can you evolve? Can you? No. Petite Angel can evolve into that Shining Friendship. You know, the card that Taya used to remind fucking Yugi that he has friends or some bollocks. You can sum up most episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh by "or some bollocks," because that's pretty much the default plot that saves Yugi from most of his fucking troubles. Is random bollocks. Talk about magic. We have random bollocks. I'll take random bollocks for 5 points, please. Or something like that. I'm just spitballing here. Yeah, that Petite Angel is fucked. At this point, it's just a question of how fucked. I should probably start moving my symbol, come to think of it, because that fucking Jinin is getting a bit close for comfort. Let's see. 1, 2. Yeah, let's do that. Come to think of it, I don't think he'll be able to attack him. Let's see. 2. Yeah, because he can't get onto this fucking squares. That's great. At least I don't think he can. I'll move soon enough. He won't be able to take me out in one hit, not with a fucking wimpy little Jinin. I'm not being overconfident enough, and it's just Janins are weak as shit. Light types in general are weak as shit, so... Again, unless you've got a light symbol, but even then, especially in this case, don't seem to make a fucking difference. Even getting a fucking 40 attribute effect boost from the map, so... Step up your game, light types. The only light type worth getting, really, is the Blue Eyes White Dragon. And even that can be fucking turned to shit. If you haven't got the right symbol. If you haven't got a light symbol, Blue Eyes White Dragons are not that impressive. Fucking eat it, Petite Angel. Yeah! How'd you like them apples? Sorry, playing with my tongue, as you do. That could probably be misconstrued, but fuck it. Yep, let's end turn now. I've pretty much got this in the bag now, guys. I don't see myself losing here now. Unless that Janin comes up with some almighty attack and takes out my symbol in one strike. But I don't see that happening. I don't think that's even possible, to be honest with you. He didn't even move Janin, that's quite odd. Let's move you forward one to try and tempt that little Janin out of his fucking hole. Like I said, he can't actually do anything with it at this point. And I know he's trying to bait me super hard to get the Faith Bird attack in, but I don't care. We've already seen that even with a wind type attacking me, it doesn't do that much damage, so what's the point? Let's see here. 152. 131. It's going to do like 50 damage, if that. And that's me being generous. So, yeah. I'm not going to move White Dolphin. White Dolphin can stay where it is, because I feel like he's seen enough battle. And I think I can move you forward without worrying, because you can no longer... Yeah, you're blocked in by the Black Shark. So, we'll do that. And, what else should we move? I can't move Psychic Kappa, because I blocked it with the Faith Bird. Oh, for fuck. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll move you there so you can still move into the area of control and not blocking Penguin Soldier, because I want Penguin Soldier to keep moving up, because, you know, why the fuck not? I'm pretty sure I already clicked X to confirm ending turn, but it didn't seem to register, and I wasn't paying enough attention to care. Oh man, you're a little bitch, ain't you? I wasn't expecting it to run away. I was expecting it to come closer in order to attack Rootwater. I don't know why. I mean, I guess it's just kind of a smart decision, because Rootwater, we'd have to do like... let's see, how much health has Rootwater got? 236 with 115 defense. How much attack have you got? 112. Fucking hell. You'd have to do 24 attacks in order to kill it. But... doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how far you run. You can't fucking hide. So have some of that, biatch. I don't know what came over me there. It's just sometimes my brain just tells my mouth to say things, and I don't think. My mouth just says stuff without consulting my brain, and I'm quite sick of it. It's a terrible habit. But sometimes you just got to, otherwise you're left with an awkward silence with just this beautiful music playing. I say beautiful. I'd say it's at least nice. I'll give it that much. Don't know about beautiful. Yeah, my Faith Bird's on a different track to the other one, so... Annoying. Well, it's not annoying, it's just weird. It does mean that it's on the same track as a symbol right now, so... Not that it matters, I don't want my Faith Bird to get the final attack in, because I've got other monsters that need the experience more. I want that Hercules Beetle to get the final attack in on the symbol if I can help it, because... I really want that Kawaga Alpha, and I don't know why. It's just... I want it. It's within grasp, and I wish to reach out and take it. You know? Oh, for a minute there, I generally thought it was going to get rope wasted, and in the back of my mind, I knew it wasn't, because I knew it had at least one more attack in it. But you know, sometimes you forget stuff, and you're just like, oh no, I fucked it up, mate. This should finish it anyway. Yeah, definitely. So I'll use my Hercules Beetle to get the last attack in, so he gets a bit extra experience. He might get 100 experience. What level is he? Oh, he's level 2. He'll probably get like 50 or something. Something equally ridiculous. Not quite as ridiculous as getting a whole level, but... say the line, Yugi, say the line.
This will finish you!
Oh, yeah, you're damn right it'll fucking finish you. Yeah. How'd you like that, Ishizu?
To have my symbol destroyed. Yugi, I lose.
Yep. You sure do? You ain't gonna come back again now, are you? Are you? Are you? Nah, she won't. We're in the last stage. You never face the same character twice in the same area.
Ishizu,
so.
I win.
Yep.
Yugi, you were truly able to change the future.
Nope.
I am not guided by destiny. I only did what I believed was right.
Okay.
And that was what led me to victory.
I see. If that is what you believe, then let it guide you. Until we meet again, Yugi.
Take care. Goodbye, Ishizu.
At least they're all buddy-buddy about it. Yeah, 50 experience just for killing the symbol, which is great. I don't think I lost a single piece there. So, I had 8 to start with, so... We'll count. We'll count on the next screen. Well, I say we'll count. I'll count. 1, 2, 3... Oh, well, we started with 9. I fucking deleted one before we even started. So my symbol's now max level, and everything except for White Dolphin and Old One-Eyed Dragon is, leveled up, which is a pretty good result. Yep. This monster has reached the max level, unable to do a level up. A bit of a weird way of wording that, but okay. So we're just going to level everything up, because no point in not, you know? I mean, I've never seen a point in just deciding not to level up the monster. I may have just gotten enough experience to fuse those two together. I won't be using them in the next level for reasons that will become pretty obvious. Let's have a level lesser dragon, why not? Woo woo woo! You know it! So yeah, that was part 13. We took on Ishizu, and we're going to take on the next King Coliseum member next. So, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, leave a like. I'd appreciate it. I'd appreciate even more if you left a comment. Let me know what you like, what you didn't like. And if you like this video and want to see more stuff, then keep up to date with me by giving me a subscribe. So, that's all from me. See you guys next time.